This shrapnel is from a tank. There was fighting here and all the parts from tanks spread out, and now it has to be collected. At the very least, it interferes with the mining because every signal has to be checked. There could be a potential danger.
This is one of the most mine and shell-contaminated fields in the Kharkiv region. There are 50 hectares of land here, and they need to be checked and cleared so that farmers can do their work. The first stage of the mining is to lay a road near the field, removing all the stretch marks. A ground drone Kaban helps the sappers to do it.
On this field there are stretch marks, specifically AZM-72, and we use the Kaban drone, which our colleagues gave us. In other words, this drone goes 50-70 meters ahead and removes the bombs, if there are any. After that, two sappers go about 8 to 10 meters apart and pass the road, checking it for mines. This way we walk through the whole field, and then the installation comes out, which is constantly rolling around the field. The mining goes at an average of 5 kilometers per hour, and it goes non-stop. Will you come out to the frontier now, so that you can be there right away? Without armor? Without. All right.
The Kaban ground drone is a fully Ukrainian development. Its creators are the Eurohub team, which, with the outbreak of a full-scale war, brought together developers of unmanned systems and those involved in robotic ground structures. In 2023, this Sapper drone was presented as a startup in the program of projects from Ukrainian defense industry concern. It was recognized as one of the biggest in its segment.
Yes, it was our guys who developed this drone. Several samples have already been traveling around the front, and now we are using it for civilian demining. It is reusable, meaning that when it is blown up, it can be repaired almost in the field. Airless wheels can withstand anti-personnel mines, which is exactly what it is designed for.
This structure is equipped with video cameras. They show the operator the objects they were able to detect. A special antenna allows the operator to remove the booby traps. Its size allows it to work in closed rooms as well.
It is unique because it's designed to work not only in the fields for demining. Its dimensions allow it to work indoors to ensure the safety of the state emergency service, and now we are also planning to make an app for this drone. Now it is traveling around the field and finds some mines and shells. It will mark them on the map, right, with photos and GPS coordinates.
In February 2022, Denis taught robotics to children. After that, he started helping the military. He developed flying vehicles and then moved on to ground robotic systems. According to him, this drone is very resilient. It can work for up to 6 hours without a break, traveling up to 10 kilometers during this time.
The main body itself is also quite strong, as it is covered by a second armor on the outside. We get a spaced armor that can withstand explosive devices. It's made this way because there are elements on which you can put additional equipment. In other words, you can hang bags here to secure boxes with something useful and take them to places where it is difficult for a person to reach.
According to the developers, most of the ground drones created are now in the combat zone. Recently, the drone has been used for humanitarian demining, and it is not by chance that the Kharkiv region was chosen for this purpose. After the Russian occupation and active hostilities, the region remains one of the most mined areas in Ukraine. Since the deoccupation of the territory, the sappers managed to destroy more than 160,000 explosive objects and inspect more than 9,500 hectares of land. Reported by Anastasia Tarnavska, Natalia Bilokudria, UATV News.